Good evening. A day after he found out he would be charged in the death of Teresa Halbach, Steven Avery says he's being framed.
Action 2 News reporter Emily Matesic sat down with Avery for a jailhouse interview and has his side of the story.
Steven Avery, who's being housed at the Calumet County Jail on weapons charges, said he learned he would be charged with Teresa Halbach's death while watching TV yesterday. From the very beginning of the investigation, Avery said he had nothing to do with Halbach's murder, and tonight he continues to claim his innocence.
You did not kill Teresa Halbach?
Not at all.
You didn't assault her in any way?
No. I wouldn't do nothing like that.
One day after finding out charges will be filed against him for Teresa Halbach's murder, Steven Avery says he's being set up.
He planted evidence. How else could it be there? If I didn't do nothing, it don't make no sense.
Special prosecutor Ken Kratz says that's not the case.
The kind of evidence, the quality, and the significance of the evidence that's been found makes it quite clear that there hasn't been any taint, hasn't been any planting that's been going on.
Avery says the prosecution's evidence, including his blood found in Teresa Halbach's SUV, as well as his DNA on Halbach's car key hidden in his bedroom, are all part of a conspiracy. Avery thinks the $36 million lawsuit he filed against Manitowoc County for his wrongful imprisonment is why he's being targeted in this investigation.
I'm innocent. I wouldn't do nothing to harm nobody. I can't figure that out. They hate me that much to frame me for a life bid? That ain't me.
Special prosecutor Ken Kratz thinks that couldn't be further from the truth. Kratz, who's been in charge of the investigation from the beginning, says there was no opportunity for anyone to plant or taint evidence.
The vehicle, Ms. Halbach's vehicle, when found on the Avery residence, was basically left intact. The interior portion of Ms. Halbach's vehicle was not available, not accessible to law enforcement officials. That vehicle wasn't searched until it got to Madison.
Avery was quick to defend the large cut on his finger that has been at the center of attention for the past day. He claims it happened while loading a piece of steel into a car. During our interview today, small cuts could be seen on Avery's arms, but again, he said work was to blame.
No more for the torches, when I cut off the exhaust, and then the flashbacks, they always get me.
Prosecutors say those cuts, along with the DNA evidence, are going to help them prove their case against Avery. They plan to file first-degree intentional homicide charges against him early next week. In the newsroom, Emily Matesic, Action 2 News.
Thank you, Emily. More than 100 of Teresa Halbach's friends and clients from her photography business gathered tonight to grieve her death and offer their prayers at Pilgrim Congregational Church in Ashwaubenon. Signs of Teresa Halbach are everywhere at this special prayer service, on buttons, on ribbons, and in the hearts of many friends.
She's going to be very well missed, and she was very well loved.
Tom Pierce knew Teresa well. The two ran their photography businesses out of the same Green Bay studio.
People that were clients became her friends and were touched by that. I was hearing that all week long.
Teresa's death has been hard on not only Pierce, but Teresa's clients and friends in the Green Bay area. That's why Pierce felt compelled to organize this prayer service.
For the people up here in Green Bay that knew her, worked with her, went to school with her, her clients and other business associates needed to come together and show that the people up here also loved her and miss her and express their sorrow and their love, and that Teresa is going to be in their prayers.
No one is sure of the circumstances surrounding her death, but her friends are counting on faith to know Teresa is in a better place now.
The trials that we go through life are here on earth. Scripture says that in heaven there's no more pain, no more suffering, and that's what we count on.
She was an angel walking on earth, and now she's an angel in the sky.
The church's pastor says tonight's service is meant to give Teresa's friends time to reflect on what has happened and show the Halbach family support.